Alright, so we got us a black rat snake here. This was in my brother-in-law's dryer vent. Now, I know it's a black rat snake because it's got this pattern on its back. You see the white markings? These are leftovers from when it was a juvenile. Black rat snake young or juveniles are gray in color and have this gray banding with dark black splotches. But as they get older, their skin becomes darker, and so most of the ones that we see around here are usually really dark black. If you look underneath him, okay, he has a white chin and white underneath his belly until you get about the middle of the belly, and then it starts to turn a grayish color. Sometimes it'll be mottled. And if we look at this snake, if you look right here, see it's got a bulge in his belly there. He's recently eaten, and as shiny as he is, most likely this snake has just shed its skin. Okay, that's why it's really glossy color. And most likely after he shed, that's when he decided to have his first meal of the spring. He's probably been in hibernation and has come out and shed his skin and now taken a meal, most likely a mouse or something like that. But you can see that bulge right there. As I rub that, I can actually feel what it was that this thing ate, and it's about the size of a mouse. I don't know how well you can see in the video, but if you look at his eyes, he has round pupils. Okay, so he's a daytime hunter. Okay, they generally hunt during the day. And if you look at the belly here, his belly is sort of square shaped as far as it has corners. And what they do is they use those corners of their belly to be able to grip into tree bark. It helps them to climb. These guys are great at climbing trees. In fact, they spend a lot of their time in trees where they a lot of times go after bird nests and things like that to get the eggs. So they're great. So I looked this snake over. It's very healthy. Not sure how old it is. Okay, but by the length of it, I'd say it's probably 3 or 4 years old. My brother-in-law says he thinks this is one that's been hanging out in his attic because he's had he's found some skins up there. But look at that pretty belly under there, the underside there. And notice how docile this snake is. I'm being really gentle with it. Black rat snakes are not aggressive at all. Generally, I won't say they like to be held, but they tolerate it as long as you're gentle with them. As long as they don't feel like that you're a threat to them, then they generally won't try to bite or anything like that. Now, if you surprise them, then they might sometimes rattle their tail like a rattlesnake. They do what's called mimicry. So they'll take their tail and they'll vibrate it really fast in leaves and things like that to make you think that there's something poisonous or venomous rather, and that you would and it keeps you from wanting to harm them. And they will strike when they do that too, if they feel so inclined. Now, you can see that it's running its tongue out every now and then. It uses its tongue to smell. Okay, its tongue is forked, and what those forks do is they pick up scent molecules, and then those scent molecules are brushed against an organ in the roof of the mouth called a Jacobson's organ. We have a sort of a Jacobson's organ in our own sinuses. It works in the same way. When we smell things, it registers a response to our brain, and it puts a picture in our mind of what it is that we're smelling. Okay, that's why if you think about our own tongues, sometimes when you smell something, you can almost taste it. It's the same kind of principle as the way the Jacobson's organ works in a snake. So it's basically like a modified olfactory nerve. Okay, this is pretty cool. Do what?
1% battery.